Hi, this is our portal and this is employee login. So after logging, you will get this interface. So these are the multiple tabs in which our flow is distinguished. So in real estate, the construction work starts from project creation. So first we will see how to create a project. So to create a project, go to this project tab and click on this project. So here are previously created projects. So if you want to add your new project, then click on this plus icon. After that, fill some mandatory fields in this form like type of project, add your project name like Alibag Villa. After that, select a legal entity for which legal entity you are creating that project and simply click on submit. So after creating project, you can add this project in this drop down. After that, select a legal entity and mention a saleable area, like I will mention here 5000 square feet as a saleable area. Other than this, you can add your property details, property address and all. This is not mandatory. This is optional fields and simply click on submit button. So after clicking on submit, your project is get created and you can see the project here. So if you want to update some details in project, you can update from here. So the next step is to create a sub project. Sub project is a part of a project. So there are multiple sub project under one project. So to create a project, same process, go to project tab, go to this sub project, and if you want to create a new sub project, click on this plus icon and select your project on which you are creating the sub project. So mention here the sub project name, mention the development type like bungalow development, residential development. uh, After that, you have to mention the saleable area for that sub project. Here I will mention some saleable area. After that, you have to submit the sub project. You can fill the other details also which are not mandatory and click on the submit. So after clicking on submit, your sub project get created and you can see here at the search screen like Villa 1, Villa 3, Villa 2 are the sub projects of the Alibag Villa. So in this way you are created project and sub project. So for a particular sub project, you have to add some activities. That means on that sub project, or which activities you have to perform. So for that, we have one functionality project plan. So in this plan, you can add multiple activities. First of all, select a project development type. After that, select a sub project. So these are the previously generated plans. So if you want to see that plan, you can see from here clicking on I icon. So these are the previously generated. If you want to add your own project, own plan, add to new activity, then click on this new version. So new version get created here. Click on this edit icon. So if you want to add new activity, so click on this plus icon. After that, you will get one drop down with work category, which is our master data. If activity is not here, then you can add from master data also. So here I will select one activity, select a subcategory of that category. You can add floors also. After adding a floor and category subcategory, you can submit here. Your activity get added on that sub project. So here one thing is important, that is you have to mention a start date and end date for a particular activity. That means you have to mention when you are starting the actual work on that activity. So to mention that, there are three factors. Based on that factors, you can manage your start date and end date. The first thing is a duration. So here first of all I will make building floor and so here uh, duration, predecessors and relationship. What is a duration? Duration means the time required to do the actual work for that activity. So after that, there is one predecessor. Predecessors are nothing but you have to mention that this activity is dependent on which activity. That means if my that activity is dependent on second activity, and third factor is a relationship, that is a finish to finish, start to finish, start to start, and start to finish to start. So for example, start to start means what? That if I select start to start, that means the dependent activity is on second number activity, which is a PCC. So that activity start date is at 2nd May. So same, start to start means at the same time whatever the second activity is starting, start this activity also. If I click on save and calculate, the same activity started on the 2 May, 2nd May. Like this you can manage your start date and end date. So these are about a plan, create a plan, and after that you have to submit the plan, and after submitting you can edit the plan also. After your updation is done, then you can approve this plan. After approval you can see this interface. There are two types of BOQs columns are there. One is a material BOQ and another is a labor BOQ. So material BOQ is basically used for a material process, and labor BOQ is used for a labor process. So if you go to create a BOQ here, then it will show that please create a budget first. That means we are not added the budget for that particular uh, activity. So to add that budget for that particular activity, we have to go to this estimation tab, go to block budget, select your sub project, and here one budget is previously created. If you want to add new, then click on this plus icon. So you can see previously activities budget also, and you can add more also. If here I add one activity, and you can mention rate per square feet. After that you can mention contingency percentage and escalation percentage also. That means that much percentage amount keep separate from the budget, that we can use further later process. Okay. After that you can simply click on this add, your activities get added here, and click on this submit. So once your budget is submitted, then you have to approve this budget. After approval only you will get the changes reflected in your plan. So if you can go to create a BOQ for this activity, then you can create. So here I will create one BOQ for one activity, add material. So now I am creating a material BOQ. So I am just adding materials. Next, submit. So BOQ 6314 is created. So now the BOQM is stand for BOQ material. ALIB, ALIB stands for the initial of project name, and VILL is stands for sub project initial. 28071 stands for the plan activity. That means there is one activity, and that activity against we are creating a BOQ. So for we are giving a one ID for that activity. You can see here for reinforcement there are same number 28066 28066. So this is a plan activity ID, and 6314 is a unique BOQ ID. So you can update in this also, otherwise just approve this. After approval you can create a further your material flow or labor flow. So in this way you can create a plan. There is one more functionality in a plan, that is you can directly copy your plan from one project sub project to another project sub project. If you go to copy plan, then here you can see there is a button in action. There is a project sub project. After that there is a version, and if you want to copy that project sub project budget plan for some, you can select here. Here I am copying for Villa 6. So after copying, all the activities in this plan get added for that sub project. So this is one of the important functionality in our plan. So all this about plan creation. Thank you.